Hi, in this short video I'm going to demonstrate how to install QGIS My Farm Plan on a Windows PC. I'll demonstrate how to put those files onto your computer. I'll also demonstrate how to customize QGIS to make it more suitable for whole farm planning. First thing we need to do is to copy the project files from the USB stick that was sent to you in the mail. So I'm going to click on that USB stick, and what you'll find is there's a folder in there called QGIS My Farm Plan. So I've selected the USB stick, I've selected that entire folder, and it's important you copy the entire folder. I'm going to hit copy, and then I'm going to my C drive, and I'm going to paste it in. Once you've done that, then we need to copy a customization file into QGIS to make it more suitable for whole farm planning. So if you now go to your C drive, look for your QGIS My Farm Plan folder, which is here on my computer, and look for underneath QGIS My Farm Plan, there's a folder called Customization. Open up that customization folder, and you're looking for another subfolder within that called Farm Plan User. Again, we need to copy that entire folder, Farm Plan User, onto clipboard so we can then install it on QGIS. So I'm simply clicking on it. I'm going to go copy that folder. Then I'm going to open QGIS, and we can update the customization file in QGIS. When QGIS first opens, it's likely it will have a couple of promotional panels on the front screen, which I've already removed. To get rid of those, simply go to the little cross top right-hand corner to close those down. So all you're really looking for on your screen is this Layers panel on the left-hand side, and this Project Templates on the right-hand side. And there may be in the middle some recently opened projects, depending on where you've downloaded your project files from in the first place. The other thing you'll notice is there's quite a lot of icons across the screen, probably 50 or 60 of them, many of which we don't need for whole farm planning. So in the process of customization, many of those will disappear. So the step we're going to do now is to customize the front end of QGIS by changing the user profile. So we're going to go to this top menu. We're going to click on Settings. We're going to look for User Profiles. You'll notice at the moment the user profile that's selected is called Default. We need to replace that or include in that list another folder called Farm Plan User, which we've already copied to clipboard. So to do that, and I'll just repeat that, so we're looking for Settings, User Profiles. We're then going to go down here and open the Active Profile folder to update this part of the program with our new Farm Plan User profile. This is the quickest and easiest way to do it. So open Active Profile folder. That opens up another Windows Explorer panel, and it goes to where those files are hidden on your computer. And this is why we're doing it through QGIS, because they're hidden way down, buried in the computer under App Data, Roaming, QGIS, and so on. So at the moment, we're actually inside that default profile. So we need to go back a step to then paste in our extra profile called Farm Plan User. So I'm going to move back to Profiles. I'm going to click on Profiles, and now you'll notice under Profiles, there's the default user profile. We need to paste in our extra profile called Farm Plan User. So I'm clicking on Profiles. I'm then going to go Paste. And this will take a little while to paste that folder in, although it's looking like it's doing it fairly quickly on my computer this morning. So we've now got, under profiles, we've got the original default profile. We've also got Farm Plan User. So we can close that Windows Explorer folder, go back to QGIS, and now we need to swap from the existing user profile called default to this Farm Plan User profile. When you do that, it will open up another version of QGIS. It's really important that you close the old default one down first. If you get them back to front, then you'll return to the default setting. It's easy to repeat the exercise by simply going through it again. So I'm going to click on Farm Plan User. You'll notice once I do that, it will start to open up another version of QGIS. And this time, instead of having 60 icons across the screen, it's cut it back to about 20 icons, all the ones we need for whole farm planning. So before I do anything else, I'm going to find the other version of it, which should be, at the moment we're on this one here, which has got Farm Plan User. This is the one we want. So I'm looking for the one that hasn't got Farm Plan User, which is this one here. Hasn't got Farm Plan User. It's got all the extra icons. Going to close that one down, leaving us with just the one QGIS program running. You always get little Python errors popping up. I don't quite understand them, but they've never created any problems. So just go over to the little cross on the right-hand side and close that down. Now, in my case, you will notice there's a couple of recent project files have opened up. It probably isn't happening on your computer. It just simply depends on the history of what you've done in QGIS. And in fact, on yours, they could well be looking like that, hidden away on your computer. So I'm just going to leave that like that for the time being, just to demonstrate the next step. So to get us going with whole farm planning, we need to open up some blank project files, My Farm Plan project files, which have got all the layers we need for preparing a whole farm plan. So to do that, I'm going to go to Project. I'm going to go Open. And then I'm going to navigate to wherever I put QGIS My Farm Plan. In my case, it's under my data folder. And there's QGIS My Farm Plan popping up there. So now we've got the customization, we've got demonstration, we've got a number of folders within that main QGIS My Farm Plan folder. Now what we're looking for is either this one here, My Farm Plan Data East of Ballarat, or My Farm Plan Data West of Ballarat. So most of us are going to be west of Ballarat, so we're going to pick zone 54. If you happen to be east of Ballarat, such as those people in the northeast of Victoria, then you'd go for 55. So then all we do is double click on that folder, and it then prompts you with a blank project file called My Farm Plan Zone 54. So if we double click on that, it will then open up a blank project, and it's showing a map of Victoria because it's opening up Google Earth. Now, if your internet's poor, you may not have this map showing up. You may just have a blank screen.